right, let's bring in the panel here. Today, my co-host, Emily Compagno, and you know she loves space, so she's ready. Joining us, Kennedy, Princeton University political scientist Lauren Wright on the couch.
Hey.
Inaugural. Good
is.
to see you. Jimmy Failla, he says that his time ran out for speaking, per his agent, at 10 minutes after 12, so he'll be silent. No, just kidding.
A lot of signing.
He hosts Fox Across America on Fox News Radio, and we are glad that you all are here. Notice we're all wearing shades of red for today, crimson in some cases, for National Wear Red Day to bring greater attention to heart disease. And so we are doing that, particularly for women today, because it is a top killer of women. Lauren, I'm curious, what should we expect from this president right now?
Well, I'm racking my brain trying to understand this communication strategy. First of all, the broad context is Democrats are seen as weak on national security. In every poll, that's a big advantage for Republicans. Obviously, this isn't a political issue. But first, we heard they were considering shooting it down, which obviously means it is a substantive threat of some kind. Then, as Kennedy was saying, it's the size of 3 buses. It's too big to shoot down without the risk of hurting people. So which is it? Is it significant enough to at least consider that action? Or is it something entirely different, not a big deal? I don't think Americans will accept this.
So, Jimmy, you were looking at what's on the East Coast or in this direction away from the nuclear weapons facility that we know this thing has already flown over in Montana. There are some maybe things that China might want to take a look at.
Absolutely. And while there's so much that we don't know in terms of what the motivation of this happens to be, but what we do know is this is so brazenly disrespectful to the people in charge of this government right now. And we know it's disrespectful because of not just the fact that they lied about it being here, but they lied about it being a weather balloon that just happened to have blown here by going off course. Like, that's a disrespectful lie. Okay, I'm not trying to trivialize this, but if Jenny finds me in a bar tonight at 3 in the morning and I say, oh, the weather blew me off course, I'm clearly disrespecting my wife. They're disrespecting
Why do you
Joe
think they're
Biden.
doing it?
To be honest with you, I'll give you a baseball analogy. In baseball, if you have a catcher with a weak arm, everybody tries to steal bases on him. Okay, we have been perceived around the globe as having a weak arm in a post-Afghanistan world. Okay, you've seen China encircle Taiwan, you've seen Putin invade Ukraine, and now you've seen China fly a balloon over an intercontinental ballistic missile facility. There's no way that's not some sort of a middle finger to our president. There's just no way it's not.
Kennedy.
Yeah, I think it's a middle finger. I think it's a giant bird. And none of this is accidental. I have a couple questions. So is there a way of gaining control over the balloon? And I know they're not going to talk about this stuff, but the briefing actually raised more questions than answers. So I'm wondering if there is a way that either you can wrangle it, maybe have a bunch of hot air balloons and you encircle it, and then you bring it down lower to the earth, and then it lands on one of those giant SpaceX-like cushions. Because we've seen very heavy giant things from space land safely in the water or on land that are, you know, sparsely populated. And let's see what's in the payload. Let's see what they're working with. Is there a bunch of honey inside? Is it a honeypot for Eric Swalwell? No one really knows.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
so you know what's fascinating about what Kennedy just said, Emily? There were at least, that I counted, 6 questions about how does it maneuver, maneuverability. And that's important, because are you going to be chasing something if you go after? You talk about a payload, what, you know, how much energy does it have, all of that. But the other thing is, can we maneuver it? Can we push it? Can we drive it? Is it digitally hackable? I mean, I'm thinking of ways that we can take control, because you're right, Jimmy, this makes us look really weak.
That's right. Those are such great questions, Harris. I wish we'd heard that on the floor. I'm not sure if General Ryder would have been able to answer based on the classified nature likely of that answer. But the bottom line is we have a, we think, unmanned surveillance balloon. It has a payload underneath. The general seems to be confident it is solely used for surveillance. We don't know, however, what's in that payload. And what I heard today was him saying, and he quoted, you know, yes, it violated American airspace. It has violated international law, and he said it was unacceptable. He said they communicated that to the PRC. What I did not hear from him was whether they communicated consequences to the PRC. What I did not hear from him were the other options that he was considering as he identified and acknowledged that they had considered the possibility of blowing it up to the tune of potential substantial injuries to American citizens and property. So what I want to know is whether our government communicated to Xi Jinping and the PRC that it is unequivocally unacceptable and they have 2 minutes to get it out of our airspace before we respond in kind times 10. Remember that Secretary Pompeo, as under President Trump's tenure, created an entire Department of Justice program that was had the full intent and all the execution and resources against identifying and being vociferously clear that China was an enemy in all aspects, physically on our military bases, intellectual property, economically, in commerce, and more. And what happens the instant Joe Biden takes the president's mantle? That program was dismantled. And what happens 2 minutes later, proverbially? The weak arm of a pitcher, and China has now violated our airspace. Congressman Waltz, which we know will join us later in this hour, called it an assault. That is exactly what it is, and I pray to God we respond in kind, at least with the threat.
Blinken's not going,
what would China do if we were floating a balloon over
Exactly.
over China? Absolutely.
Exactly.
I mean, they wouldn't even
heartbeat.
hesitate.
Because here's the issue.
And none of these flimsy excuses like, so sorry, we were just, we were just checking out waves over the Pacific, bro, and it just blew
but let's
into your
not forget
airspace.
the fact that they aren't going to care if their balloon falls on a bunch of people. Like,
they're not
look at the human rights violations going on in that country.
But we anticipated it coming from Japan.
No matter what. I think you're right.
We
about
anticipated
that,
it coming from Japan. So if what we learned today was true, which is that it might allegedly was over Japan, then that means it had to cross water before it got to our continental U.S. below. So what was our military and administration doing during that time while it was tracking over water? And I wonder if the threat then was substantially decreased by taking care of it at that moment. The instant it enters airspace, we know what happens when an unidentified or foreign aircraft enters D.C. space, New York City airspace if the president is below. Why don't the American citizens get that same benefit, treatment, and immediate response? There you go, level of urgency. I have so many more questions for this administration. I hope they step up.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.